You got nobody else to pray for yourself.
That's it. Amen.
I need all the help I can get. You can pray for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we throw the preachers out of the school.
That's right.
And then they got the drug team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what they got a solution to? They called me and said, we want to buy a drug dog so we can search lockers and cars at the schoolhouse. Feller called me and asked me, got in trouble. The Jeremiah come out in me.
Yeah.
I said, I told y'all when y'all took God out and the Bible out and her out, and you told me not to come back, and now you want me to buy a dog to get the drugs out of your school.
Come on.
Just turn back to God and you'll get it out.
That's right. Amen.
Yeah. God has become a stranger in the school.
That's right. Amen.
Number two, God has become a stranger in the courthouse.
Sure has.
Needless to say, who they let go last night in the middle of the night.
Yeah. That's right. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's true.
I'd like to ask you a question. Who killed him if he didn't?
Yeah. That's right.
Cities go spend every dime he had to
That's right.
find out who killed him.
Come on.
He ain't got no money,
That's right. Come on.
and he ain't found out who done it.
That's right.
You remember them gloves?
Oh, yes.
I watched him in the ball game, reporting on that ball game with them gloves on. And them shoes that was covered in blood, and I saw the kind of shoes he had on.
Yeah.
And I saw the kind of suit he had on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Didn't blow nobody else, blow him. I saw it in my own eyes.
Yeah.
But yet we let somebody go.
Yeah. That's right.
In the courthouse, it's not who you are and how low you are. There's laws for the rich, and then there's laws for the rest of us.
That's right.
Amen. You got enough money, you can get a good lawyer to get you off.
That's right. Amen.
Amen.
Preach it.
You got enough money, you can buy your way out of anything.
Yeah.
You know I'm right.
That's right. Come on.
You preach.
He's out of the courthouse. You remember a little event that took place here quite a few years ago? The Ten Commandments set in the state of Alabama
Yeah.
at the judicial branch, at the house.
That's right.
You know what they done? You got to take that off.
Yeah.
You got to take that out. And the Supreme Court of the United States told the Supreme Court of Alabama, you got to remove them
right.
Ten
Sure
Commandments.
did.
He said, I ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, then he said, I'll remove you.
Yeah.
So he got fired
Yeah.
because he took a stand.
Amen.
Jeremiah took a stand
Yeah.
and said, you've sinned and you've got away from God, and God is a stranger in the land.
Amen. That's right.
God is a stranger in the courthouse.
He sure
That's
is.
right.
Yes, he is.
Equal justice and liberty for all.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of bull.
Sure is.
Based on how much money you got
That's it.
and who you are.
Yeah.
We just let a whole bunch of crooks out and they ain't doing nothing.
That's it.
Come
And
on.
all you hear is Russia, 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 Russia. I mean, that's all you hear. But all them people that broke the law, you don't hear a thing.
That's it. Amen.
You say, well, are you a Democrat or a Republican? I ain't neither one.
Come on.
Bless you, Lord.
I'm a Christian, amen. Somebody said, how do you vote? On what somebody believes.
Yeah.
Amen?
Amen.
If they're heathen, I don't vote for them.
Come on.
If they're on God's side, I'll vote for them because I'm on God's side.
Amen.
But they're a bunch of crooks too.
Yeah.
They lie too.
Yeah. Sure do.
They'll tell you what you want to hear.
That's right.
They like a bunch of preachers.
Come on.
They'll lie just about every Sunday, telling their folks what they want to hear. Like, they'll preach the church and say, well, I didn't mean to make nobody mad. Well, I've got news for you. I don't care where I make you mad or not.
Bless Bless him, Lord. That's right. Come
God, if the shoe fits, wear it.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? You said, well, I won't come back. There's plenty more churches. I mean, you know. All of them around here about empty. You know,
Come
they
on.
got plenty of room.
That's right.
And sooner or later, you can find somebody to tell you what you want to
That's
do.
right, you can.
I heard one say the other day, said, well, you can't preach on sin. I said, well, what are you going to preach on?
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
all you got in your church.
Come on.
We all in the same boat.
That's
We
right.
sinners and we need a Savior, and after that we need preaching too.
Come on.
It's called to get saved. Don't mean we quit sinning.
That's right.
We've all sinned.
Amen.
We
That's
all come short.
That's right.
And we need skinning every once in a
That's
while.
right. Preach it.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper.
That's right.
You can cover it or you can confess
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
If you'll confess it, He'll forgive you.
He sure will.
You know, I hate the way some people pray.
Come on.
They'll get down and they'll say, Lord, if I've sinned.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Come on.
I can answer that question for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Ain't no if to it. You
Amen.
have,
That's
Yeah.
right.
and I have,
Yeah.
and we all have.
That's right.
Don't let him become a stranger in your prayer life
That's it.
like he don't know what you're doing.
Amen. That's
When you
right.
have a bad thought and say that ugly word, he knows
That's
it.
right.
Well, don't cover it up. Confess it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got that bad thought in your heart?
Come on.
God knows it.
That's right.
Sort of.
Sure does.
Woo. Oh, David knew it too.
Yeah.
Because he said, Lord, search me. Try my heart. And if there's anything in there at all, I want to get
That's
it
right.
out.
Amen to
I
that.
wish Baptist folk could do that.
Amen. Come on.
Get it out. It ain't going to get no better.
That's right.
Here a while back, of course, most of y'all know I got cancer. Well, if something happens out of the ordinary, I hurt somewhere where I never have hurt, or I find something on my skin or something, I get nervous. And you say, well, I wouldn't worry. When you get it, you don't worry.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't
Come
tell
on.
me what to do, huh? Okay? I don't need nobody to tell me what to do, huh? So you paddle your boat and I'll paddle mine.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, this cyst come up on my arm. See that big old scar? Well, it come up, I lanced it and I stuck pins in it and I drained it a whole bunch of time and it kept on coming back. So I went to a dermatologist. He said, I can't do nothing with that. So he knew I had cancer. He said, I ain't gonna mess with that, you'll have to go to Birmingham. So I went to Birmingham to Dr. Ike. Y'all might have heard of it. Dr. Ike, I like that, don't you? I like the Ike. And so he's a plastic surgeon. So he makes a cut here. Now this is funny. You'd think that they'd just go in and just cut around that cyst and get it out. That's what you'd think, wouldn't you? That ain't the way you do it. He cut a rectangle here to here, to here, to here, to here, and cut all of it out. And then sewed it back in. You said, I wouldn't have done that. You got what I do, you would. Huh?
Yeah.
Boy, you
Bless
say,
him,
well,
Lord.
you ain't got enough faith. I may have more than you got. Huh? I had enough to get saved.
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Amen.
had great faith.
That's
but
right.
I got faith.
Amen.
I've got as much common sense. I got faith. Some starts growing on me. It ain't supposed to be there. I'm gonna get it cut off.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do. These people die every day with cancer.
That's right.
That let it go.
That's
Say,
it.
well, it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
That's the same shape they is in.
Right.
Yeah.
They said this ain't never happened before,
Yeah.
and they had a problem and wouldn't recognize it.
That's it.
God had become a stranger in their land,
That's right.
and
Hey.
He's in ours.
That's right.
That's right.
Amen. Preach it.
Don't mention the J word.
Yeah, that's right.
Huh?
Come on.
Everybody gets
Come on.
on their tiptoes. Don't mention the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got don't mention the J word.
That's right.
Yep.
Huh?
Amen.
Yeah.
telling it
You know
right.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You go on and tell me next week how many times you heard his name mentioned on TV that wasn't on the Christian channel,
Yeah,
Very good.
that's right.
them other channels. Not Daystar, not TBN. I gotta hurry. Number 3, he's become a stranger in the church house.
That's right.
Yeah. He sure.
Preach it.
You say that can't happen.
You
It's
can.
Oh, would you go to the book of Revelation?
Yeah.
They are 7 letters to 7 churches.
That's it.
Amen, that's right.
That's right.
Preach it.
And he didn't have nothing good to say about any of them but one.
That's
That's
right.
right.
And you know that's church ages, time spans that we're living in.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
what they represent, but they were still actual churches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the churches, the church of Laodicea, remember what he said? Behold, I stand at the door and knock.
That's it.
That's really not in the context of the scripture an evangelistic message,
Come
even
on.
though we use it for that, but that was to a church.
That's
Yes,
And if
right.
he wasn't on the outside, he had to be on the outside,
That's right.
outside the door,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't even let him in.
That's right. Amen. Preach it.
That's it.
They've got him out of
Yeah.
the church house.
Sure
You
have.
do.
Hey, don't get excited, you know.
That's right. Come on.
I've had folks tell me they ain't no need acting like you act. Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Preach
You
it.
really get saved, you may act
Come on.
worse
That's
than
right.
I
Preach
do.
it.
It's happened before.
Yeah, preach it.
I've had folks used to tell me I wouldn't act like you have. I said, you may not have what I've got.
That's it.
Huh? You might not have been as sore as I was
Yeah.
when God saved me, but He reached way down and got me.
That's
right.
Amen.
Amen.
That's it.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's
If you
right.
got a doubt it, you need to settle that doubt.
Bless
Come
you.
on.
But I've got no doubt about it.
That's right.
I know who got me out.
Hey.
And when they got in trouble, they went to Jeremiah
Yeah.
and said, get him out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's got a word from God.
Hey.
Amen.
And you know what? There ain't a lot of preachers today got a word
That's
from
it.
That's
God.
right.
They've got something they've got off the internet.
That's right. Come on.
Amen.
I call them internet preachers.
Come on.
They get on the internet every week and get their sermons.
Come on, preach it.
Why don't you get down on your knees and get in that book and
That's
read
it.
it, man? Ask
Amen.
God to give you
Yeah.
a message.
Amen.
We need a message from God,
Yeah.
not from the internet.
That's right.
Thank you anyway.
Yeah, preach it.
Yes.
I can't get done. I don't even know how to turn one of them on. Huh? Internet preachers. Fourth of all, I got time. He's become, now, this is on me. Everybody say on me. God has become a stranger in the Christian's house.
That's
That's
right.
it.
Amen. Come on.
Sure right.
Preach it.
A long time ago when we all used to get married,
Yeah.
Bennett Knight Furniture Company, when you got married in Piedmont, they would send you a big white family Bible. They did. And you know where they meant for that to be?
Yeah.
Right on the right on the table. What do you call that table in front? Off table. And that Bible sit there.
Yeah.
And most women would put a crocheted thing something
Yeah.
on there. And that Bible sit there.
Sure did.
Now, it wasn't necessarily to read, however you could read it.
Yeah.
You know, we all had our own Bibles. But that's what it was.
Sure was.
You could walk in somebody's house
Yeah.
and watch, look what they got on TV,
Yeah.
and look what they got in their movie racks,
Come on.
and look what they got on their tables,
Yeah.
and you can find out where God's in their
That's
life.
right.
Amen.
You might not can, I can.
Yeah.
Amen.
Huh? Ain't I right?
Amen.
Come
Now,
on.
they didn't like Jeremiah,
That's right.
but it don't matter to me whether you like me or not. I'm
Come
not
on.
going to give you a political card. I don't want you to vote for me, amen?
Amen.
Huh?
Use it.
Y'all getting quiet today, but it
Come on,
don't
preach it.
matter. I preached a bit quiet
Come on,
before.
preach it.
Amen.
God has become a stranger in the
Yes, he
Christian's
That's
house.
right. Amen.
You can do it too.
Come on. on.
Just like the rest of them. Y'all hollered with the rest of them.
Come on, preach
But
it.
now I've got your house and you want to get quiet.
Come on,
Yeah,
that's right.
you
Tell me, God.
You pray at your house,
Come on.
you read the Bible at
That's
your
right.
house.
Amen. Yes.
You read the Bible to your kids.
Come on.
Bless him,
You
Lord.
wonder why they in such a mess. You don't never give them no time.
That's it.
That's it.
Amen.
They ever see you pray?
Come on. That's right. We preach it.
I think that's y'all today.
Come on, preach it.
Well, them watching on the internet, they'll get a shock out of this. Huh? You know how I know God's not in a Christian's house? There's no discipline,
Come
That's
on.
right.
no respect.
Come
There
on.
you go.
There's division in the house.
That's right. Come on.
They get up every Sunday and vote where they're going to church.
That's right. Come on.
That's pitiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
God ain't in that house.
That's right.
There was no votes took in my house.
That's right.
I run a dictatorship. Amen.
Yeah.
On Sunday morning, if you wasn't sick, you got up and got your bath and got ready and went to church.
Amen.
Yeah.
You said that you was a preacher. I went for I was a preacher.
Bless him, Lord.
Amen.
Wasn't no debate where we was going.
No.
That's it.
If they don't turn out right, it's not my fault.
There you
Come
go.
on.
You raise them up right, and if they
Come
don't
on.
turn out, it
Right.
ain't your fault.
That's right.
They'll answer to God.
Yeah.
Amen.
You get a certain age, teenager, you make your own decisions.
That's right.
You don't blame it on your parents, and sure don't blame
That's
it on
it.
God.
Amen.
You've got a choice.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Joshua said, "That's me and my house. We gonna serve the Lord." You got a choice whether to be a Christian or not a
That's
Christian.
right.
See?
And once you become a Christian, you've got a right. You've got a choice to do what's right or do what's wrong.
That's right.
Or you go do what the Bible says and what's right, or you go do what the crowd says.
That's it. Amen.
Now, when I was raised up, I run around with a bunch of drunks. They all drank. But I didn't drink. I had a decision to make. They said, "Come on, drink a beer." I said, "Listen to me. All I've ever done in my lifetime is put up with drunks.
Come on.
Bless him, Lord.
Everybody in my family drinks.
Bless him, Lord.
They make it too.
Come on.
Huh? And I made that decision that I wasn't going to be like them, and I was lost. And I made that right decision, and now we got preachers that get in a pulpit that'll tell their membership it's all right to take a social drink. It is not.
Bless him,
That's
Lord.
right.
That's right.
Amen.
You shouldn't be a member of this church if you believe that.
Amen. That's it. Preach it.
I tell you one thing I can't take is a drinking Baptist.
Come on.
There you go.
Dress up on Sunday, come in there and look like everything's all right. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with a little drink. If you take one drink,
Come on.
you one drink closer to drunk than
That's
you
right.
are sober.
Amen. That's right.
Amen.
That's it.
The FBI and the state troopers done a study, and I watched it. They started out with one drink, took 2 drinks and 3 drinks, and from the first drink on, they lost their driving skills, went down.
Yeah. Come on.
Yep.
You'll make bad decisions when
Sure
you
will.
start that alcohol.
Amen.
Because alcohol leads to pot, and pot leads to meth, and meth
Come
leads
on.
to us. There's more of them dying out. We've got an epidemic.
Yeah.
And you know why? Well, just a little bit won't hurt you.
Come on. Will. Come on. Preach it.
Oh, this is popular.
Preach it. It's the truth.
Amen.
I'll be the most popular man around when they look on the internet. And then he's become a stranger in the country's house.
Sure has.
Yeah.
Would you ever dream a president would build a beer brewery and put it in the White House? Would you have ever thought of that? The Leiston did.
Yeah.
Had a blueberry. And it come on TV and somebody said, that may be against the law. It is against the law.
It is, yeah.
He didn't have a license
That's
to make beer.
That's right. Amen.
But that wasn't the worst thing of it.
No.
What kind of example when he said, come up to the White House and we'll have a sit-down beer talk. What's that saying to our young people?
Yes, sir.
It's all right to drink beer, the president does, and everybody else does.
That's right.
There you
Amen.
go.
I'm on a roll today.
Come on.
I don't care what his name is or what color he is. It's wrong.
Amen.
The Bible says, be sober.
Yes, amen.
Amen, that's right.
12 times to be exact.
That's right.
Then, he's a stranger, last of all. What about in your house?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, we've covered everybody else's.
Come on, preach it.